Welcome to the Arclight Battery, your power source for all things Warcraft Rumble related. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you the deck that I have been playing with the Rocket Towers, and spoiler alert, it's literally the same deck, just different leaders. So, if you want to know how you can climb PvP with the same deck, keep watching, because I'm getting ready to show you. But before we get started, I just want to say, happy holidays, thanks for being here, I appreciate the support that you guys have given me over the last couple of months, and you guys are awesome. So, let's get into the video. So, I am currently Dark Iron 3. I've only been playing for 2 days with the new Rocket Towers because of the holidays, just getting back into the swing of things. And we've climbed pretty quick, I would say. So, let's look at what we are playing. Well, we're playing Gargoyle. So, this is the Baron deck that we're playing. We're playing Baron, Murk-Eye, Tirion, and Jaina as our top 4 leaders. And let's break down the deck. We're not going to talk about the leader just yet. Normally, that's the first thing we talk about. However, you don't really need the leader in this deck. So, Gargoyle is our main win condition. He's slow. We're playing him with the extra movement speed talent. However, aerial superiority is also pretty decent if you don't have the flight speed. This guy will kill the enemy's base. This is the only thing you need to do to win the game. However, you need to protect him. And I know people are looking at Deep Breath. Don't worry, you don't actually need Deep Breath. We'll talk about it when we get there. For Baron, we are running Ghoul. This is the only thing that's different between all 4 of the builds. Ghoul just fits well nicely into Baron's list. He tanks for 2 gold. He is extremely tanky once he starts eating something, so you can use him to counter Prowlers at your base, even Huntresses, especially if you've killed like a safe pilot or something beforehand, and he can just start eating. The Rocket Towers will kill the enemies while he just constantly heals himself. He's fantastic for 2 gold in this current meta. Then we have coming in hot on our safe pilot. The stealth talent is also very good. However, I'm running coming in hot. It's just on-demand damage. Very solid, especially combined with Polymorph. We're running Polymorph in every single one of our decks. Polymorph counters Dracasath. It counters Huntress. It counters other Gargoyles. It counters Warsong Raiders. It counters Cairns. It counters a bunch of things. Fire Elemental, Core Hounds. It is fantastic. We're running Golden Fleece so that we get an extra gold out of the deal. Basically, it makes it two gold. This is really good comboed with Safe Pilot right afterwards. So you can Polymorph and Safe Pilot, or if you have it lined up the other way, you can Safe Pilot, and then before it lands, you can Polymorph, getting the extra damage from it. It's super solid. You want to time this to where Rocket Towers hit right after you Polymorph. You don't want to Polymorph and then have the Rocket Tower waiting around to hit the targets. You want to get as much use out of your Polymorph as possible. So our Polymorph is pretty low. It's 23, it's only level 8. And I think it's lower in some of our other decks because we even play it when we don't slot into it. But it's very valuable. Once again, Safe Pilot kills Safe Pilots. On-demand support. Very good protection for your side turret. Pairs well with Polymorph. Awesome. Wilbur is our next unit. He is super solid. He distracts the Rocket Towers from our Gargoyle that's flying up. Distracts from other things, turns Huntresses around, Pyromancers, tanks at the base for 2 gold. Very, very solid. He's basically used how he's always been used. And then finally, Deep Breath. I am running Deep Breath. You don't have to. You can run Blizzard. It might even be better in a lot of scenarios. Deep Breath just helps protect our Gargoyle. We use it to defend against Banshees, it's really bad against Banshees, but it's the only answer we have pretty much. You just have to be ready for it. Because you have to charge it up. You basically have to be waiting for them to Banshee if you know they have it. This kills Safe Pilots, Griffins, Pyromancers, paired with the Polymorph. It kills basically anything. It kills Drakes, it kills Shamans that aren't next to Dracasath. It is fantastic. However, Blizzard is just as good because we are basically only using it to defend our Gargoyle. Blizzard may even potentially be better. I just haven't tested it yet. It's super solid. Blizzard will freeze Banshees, so they can't actually take control of your Gargoyle, and it's on demand. You don't have to charge it up. It kills basically everything in the game, especially if you pair it with Polymorph. Super fantastic spell. Just use it to defend your Gargoyle, and you'll be okay. We're playing Baron, just because you get extra support for from your Skeletal Mages. You don't actually need to play him. However, I have played him one time, and I'll showcase it in this video as well. sometimes Gargoyle isn't enough. Sometimes playing a Gargoyle, because he's so slow, gives them so much time to revamp what gold they spent to counter the last one. So I ended up playing him after playing and having them deal with my Gargoyle, and then because he's fast, he gets to the turret very quickly, and they didn't have enough gold to counter him after they spent a bunch of gold countering the Gargoyle. So, very niche scenarios, but still solid. Okay, let's move to our Jaina deck. Same thing, replace Deep Breath with Blizzard, you'll be fine. We don't have Ghoul here, we're running Defias Bandits. They kind of do the same thing. They counter already deployed safe pilots, they counter prowlers that are at your base, getting hit by rocket shots. They're good against huntresses that are doing the same thing. These guys are all around fantastic. They're great at stunning barons, great at stunning Drakasats. Awesome, awesome, awesome stuff. Jaina is here to boost the level of our spells and give us a little gold reduction with our clear casting. Anything to make the deck a little cheaper. Other units, same thing. Plays the same exact way. Tirion. This guy is pretty solid for Gargoyle, actually. Generally, you just use him at your base to tank things. Because of Divine Shield, he tanks very well. He'll tank for a while, healing himself. Eventually, he'll get to 30%, I believe it is, and proc Divine Shield, and he will tank them even longer and heal himself back up, and then tank them some more. So he's fantastic to defend your base while your Gargoyle is doing its work. We're running a, what is this, level 7? Is that right? Yeah, level 7 Polymorph here, which is not great, but it's very strong right now, and I promise, it's so good. Just play it. It's awesome. Once again, Defias Bandits, fantastic 1 gold counter, 2 prowlers, huntresses, safe pilots that are already deployed, things of that nature that might be tearing your base up. Also just helps you cycle back to what you're looking for. Once again, replace Deep Breath with Blizzard. So basically, you want to save gold in this deck. So a lot of people might think that, like, oh, you play Gargoyle and Tirion together. Well, that's 8 gold. That's a lot of gold, and then you don't have the gold to defend your Gargoyle. So something you can do that's a little cheeky is you can play Gargoyle way back at your base, and then he will fly up to the side tower, and by then you've regained a bunch of gold. So then you can play a Tirion to match with him and still have plenty of gold to spend. So look at trying to do something like that. And then finally, we have Murk-Eye. Literally the same exact build, same reasons. Replace Deep Breath with Blizzard. You'll be perfectly fine. This is good. You can play a Murk-Eye at your base and then to play a Gargoyle. So then they have multiple threats to deal with. This is still a very, like, chip damage meta, I feel like. So even though Gargoyle can win the game, if you defend him well enough, just getting him on board and having them deal with it. Like, if you play a Gargoyle after your Murk-Eye, you summon Murk-Eye and 4 Murlocs. So, you defend your Gargoyle as best you can. Maybe it gets a hit off, maybe it doesn't, that's fine. But they invest a bunch of gold getting rid of it. And then your Murk-Eye and your Murlocs can potentially get a couple shots in at the base. So, you just do that, you keep the health advantage. Sometimes you win in overtime, sometimes you kill the base. It's all good. So, let's go ahead and look at some PvP games. Ooh, Bulava, okay. Let's see what Bulava's got cooking. Sappers. 4 gold for 3 gold is not good for me, but that's okay. We need to stop the first set, and then after that we should be okay. He's probably running Deep Breath as well. Go ahead and drop this. Yeah, we got our value already, no big deal. Now we just protect our Gargoyle, so we'll drop a Quillbore here. I don't care about this, actually. Except now I do, because he spent so much gold in it. Oh yeah, Gargoyle's putting in a ton of work there. Okay, so now we just recycle and do it again. This is really good for us because we have these. Pretty solid. I don't want him to have this, but I don't know that I have a choice, to be honest. Okay, that was probably a really bad Deep Breath, honestly. Is he gonna cheat death? If he cheats death, that's fine for us. He didn't have it, which is good. Alright, doing solid, doing solid. He's always going to have the safe pilot here, but if the Quillbore tanks this for a while, he can't hit it, which is good for us. Yep, we don't care about that too much. Drop the Quillbore, distract the tower, have Deep Breath backup ready. Okay, we'll have to polymorph him, which is totally fine. Go ahead and drop Cobalt here. Have to drop Safe Pilot here. Oh, that's gonna be good for him. Okay, all good. Quillbore's got it. We'll have a chance to try it out. Okay. Yeah, I'm too late on that. I don't know what the hell I'm actually doing. We're gonna drop a cheeky gargoyle. I think we'll be able to cycle back to a Quillbore in time if we play it well. And then very quickly, not quite fast enough, huh? Okay. Well, we took a gamble and we lost. Maybe we're okay, but not looking great. Because now we can't respond to the Murk-Eye. Not very well, at least. I guess we get a Griffin Rider out of the deal too, which is nice. That wasn't very good. Just feel like we're making all sorts of mistakes right now. Actually distract here. I don't want him to have this gold. Feel like he's getting rid of Murk-Eye. Okay, maybe Gargoyle is pretty good. Okay. Not too bad, not too bad. Ekonomik, okay. Let's see. Oh, they extended the emote. That didn't used to be like that. And I'm too busy looking at the emote that I didn't deny this gold with a Quillbore. Unfortunate. Okay, I'm okay with all of this that's happening. Let's do this. Oh no, that was actually not great for me. Why do I play the games the way that I play the games? Because I feel like I'm just throwing right now. Thankfully, he didn't come and try and take my side tower. Because if he did, I would probably have lost it because I don't have polymorph up. Okay, this is going to be a really good push. We're going to stall here with Tirion because we have Divine Shield. And then we're going to polymorph all of this here in just a moment. Oh yeah, beautiful. It'll help us recover a little bit of the gold we lost to being dumb. The Blizzard is really good against Gargoyle, so he's got that going for him. Man, Immolation Aura was still hitting that far away. You have to tank it earlier. He just spent 8 gold here, which is really good for us. We might be able to do something pretty big here. If only we had a Quillbore up. This is still fine, though, I think. He's going to get a couple hits off. Let's try and tank this, though, as best we can. Okay, that's fine. That's going to do a little damage, but not too bad. We'll probably juggle this so it hits. Oh, yeah, I guess he doesn't have to. That's fine. That's not bad for us. This should live with plenty of health to kill the base. Alright, GG Ekonomik. I forgot about that. Okay. Oh, 16k? Okay. Do you have it already, Arthi? I haven't really been paying attention to leaderboards, to be honest. He invested a lot there, which is fine. 1 went away, but my 4th hero dropped 300 points. Ugh. I feel that. I'm sorry. I should get the... Yes, perfect. I'm just going to protect this, I think. We're just going to polymorph it aggressively, because we have such good control already. And it looks like he executed it, so it probably wasn't very good. That's okay, though. We will get there eventually. We will probably get it. Tirion plus Fire Elemental plus Shaman will be very strong in PvP. I have seen that combo, and it is very scary if you don't have Polymorph. Absolutely, absolutely. I'd like that gold, please.
What's the plan?
I'm not gonna polymorph aggressively here. Well, I guess I could have, because it makes him use Execute on the Gargoyle instead of my base. So maybe we'll start doing that here in the future. I should have waited just a couple seconds for that, actually. I'd like you to not keep hitting my base, please. As he keeps hitting my base. So, Execute's going to win? Well, actually, we just need to make him keep responding to gargoyles while cycling back deep breaths and make sure we hit the base with all of them. We can get some chip damage with Quillbore if we need to. Let's go ahead and deny this gold. Not great, in all honesty. Yeah, we're actually gonna lose this race. Not looking good. That should be enough to defend there. We're gonna switch up and use Baron to get to the base quicker. We'll tank with Quillbore, and we will go ahead and drop this to clear all of that, hopefully. Alright, that was a good call. I'm glad I did that. Baron's so fast! His noble steed. Alright, good game. There you have it. There's some PvP games with every single leader here. It's absolutely a blast to play with Gargoyle. Like I said, I've only been playing for 2 days now with the Rocket Tower meta, but it is way better than Dragon Towers in my opinion. The best yet, honestly. I love Gargoyle so much. There are a lot of good decks in this meta. So many things you can play. Right now, I'm just on a Gargoyle kick. We'll have different videos in the future of different things you can play, but for right now, this is my favorite thing to do. That might change next week. However, this is so good. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you being here. And if you have any questions about the deck, or any comments in general, please leave them down below. If this was a good video and you learned something from it, please consider liking and subscribing to the channel. It's fantastic. It really helps a small channel like mine grow, and I appreciate you all so much. Until next time, have a good one.